Yes.
right? We're currently with Kayla Sok, and it's her last day as market manager for the Southeast Asian market in FDR Park. How do you feel today?
Sad.
Sad. What are the emotions and why?
Sad, happy, and nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah.
Oh, why is there nervous there?
Nervous on what is going to be in my next chapter in CGP, along with the back end of the market.
Sure.
Sad because in the past 2 days, including today, I witnessed tears. I witnessed
happy tears, sad tears.
Sad tears. I witnessed what was the word I'm looking for? When they throw a fit. There was a few that threw a fit. It was a happy fit, but at the same time because I'm leaving. What was the other one I said?
Sorry
happy?
For the background. There's karaoke going around if you hear it in the back.
Happy because I get more time for my family.
Yeah.
So those are three: nervous, happy, and sad.
Yeah.
Excited to see what challenges is going to come for our vendors and what they have to face and what they have to learn. But hoping that everything's going to be good and wishing them the best. But I can never forget that, along with all the love from the vendors that I felt from the past 2 days. It's very touching, and I feel the love. That's why I'm sad, but at the same time, I am happy too.
It was bittersweet, right?
It is.
It's very bittersweet.
It is.
Let's go back a little bit when you first started hearing about the market, and I think that we first met when you were just walking through like a regular person who, arrived in the Philly, and I was introduced to you. Essentially, what was your first few thoughts about what this market was, like first impressions?
First impression, it reminds me of Cambodia because everything is outside, but at the same time, it was exciting, the view of everyone out here cooking. At the same time, because I'm a very picky person with food, I hesitate to eat certain things because I have a weak stomach, so sometimes I pick and choose on what I want to eat. But comparing from the time first day I walked to this market until now, it's been quite a journey. I learned a lot, got to know folks, had a bond, and it's hard to put an expression on it, but it was more of I was a stranger from day one.
Yeah, you were.
And
a stranger.
now
to the community. Because you're not from Philly,
right? And there is kind of like a family bond now versus a stranger. Yeah. So strangers became family, and that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. Really important at the market is just the organization of it, structure being built and maintaining it, and the vendors themselves having sense of ownership, and I think that it's beautiful because from when we first joined as the organization, Cambodian Association, I was alone, I guess, in 2020, 2021-ish for a little bit, but because our team together really advocated for a process and all that, it really helped out. In terms of your time at the market, what would you say is maybe some of your proudest moments to see?
One of my proudest moments, I'm gonna say, it's not inside the market, but it is part of the market, is when I'm able to come up with a method to see the vendors concentrate and actually caring about passing their tests. From
what kind of tests?
They have a seasonal quiz that they have to take to make sure they know the rules and regulations. First year we started, I'm gonna say they were lost. They don't even know how to listen or how to pay attention to.
Probably even how to take a test, or how to comprehend a textbook of sorts.
Most of them don't read English or in Cambodian, and they speak, so it's very hard for them to comprehend. But my last season here, which is 2024, before season started, I've seen so much growth in these vendors that they focus and they stare at you to make sure they're catching every word and they're able to comprehend certain things, but it's just a method that I'm able to provide for them to make them understand. That's one of my proudest moments for the vendors. I think that is one of the proudest moments because from a group of vendors that was not willing to learn, was not willing to listen, and at the end, they listen, they comprehend. It's just how you create a method for them and how you speak to them. So that's my biggest proud moment, especially for our older vendors that can't read and write.
Something that I really find intriguing and hopeful is that in other cities, if other people were working in different cities, wanting to work with immigrant communities, thinking it's hard, thinking, oh, they're too old to learn, oh, they don't know much English, it's too much of a hassle. Essentially our project as an association here, working with the Vendors Association and FDR Park, proves that it can work, right? It can happen. It has been smooth, but if we stand back and look at the overall operations of this market in general, of what we've implemented in only the last few years of structuring it, it's magnificent. Like, it's shocking sometimes because this is a every weekend, Saturday and Sunday operation. What would you say? I think you've witnessed maybe people from other city and other states come visit. What are some things you hear or your interpretation when they see this operation happening?
We had visitors from so many different states, from Michigan, from California itself, and I'm from California that has a big population of Cambodian community, but it still cannot compare to this market. There's markets there, but I can say there's 10. I can't compare, but I'm saying from what I've seen visually, it's not the same. People come out here, they're so proud, or should I say the Khmer word is they have Motanat Piep. It's a very deep word, but it's something that I'm very proud of with this market.
Can you translate that a little bit?
Motanat Piep means proud.
Proud.
Yeah, but just the Khmer itself, it just sounds so nice and elegant to describe the work behind the market.
And ownership?
Ownership.
Proud?
Yes.
So it's like multiple words in one,
it's
do you
like,
think?
I'm so proud that there's no word to explain, so Motanat Piep is like a very deep of a proud word.
Something that I hear sometimes is Riklam?
Riklam?
Like your liver is expanding or something like that, like Klam Rik or Rik Klam. I can't talk. Yeah,
I don't know Klam Rik, but I know Rik is happy.
Oh. And there's another word with Klam in it. I don't know what. Maybe whoever's listening knows what I'm trying to say.
Maybe, but I don't. But again, like every Cambodian person that come visit this market, regardless of where they're from a different state, even from Michigan, they always say, we have nothing like this there. It's so hard for us to come and find this type of market or this type of food with so many, backgrounds of Asians that's here in this market. Yeah. And I get that from so many people from so many different states, and it's just wow. Sure. They're so proud and they're so happy to be able to witness this market. And all the time we're gonna try to come back as much as we can, even though they're from out of state.
Sure.